Hey friends, Dr. Paul Brand was a medical missionary to India in the middle of the 1900s who worked predominantly with those afflicted with Hansen's disease, better known as leprosy. They discovered that it was caused by a bacteria and they could treat it, and thus removing the bacteria from the body that caused this leprosy. Yet Dr. Brand noted that his friends who had been afflicted with this bacteria that caused Hansen's disease were still losing fingertips and noses and were having all kinds of issues with their limbs and digits. And so to discover out what was going on, they set up a guard at night to watch over these lepers as they slept. And this is disgusting, but it's insightful, so hang with me. They discovered that at night, rats were sneaking in and chewing the noses off and fingertips off of these lepers. And they discovered that the bacteria that caused leprosy, Hansen's disease, affected the body's neurological ability to feel pain. And it was the lack of pain that led to the loss of digits, noses, the loss of limbs. They noted that many lepers would see something falling into the fire, the cooking fire, and they'd just reach right in the fire to grab it, not feeling the pain that you and I would feel that would say, don't do that. Or they would note a leper stepping on a nail barefoot, and you and I would instantly, because of pain, stop, sit down, and address it. They wouldn't know that the nail was in the foot. They wouldn't feel the pain, and so they would continue on until irreparable damage was done to the foot. So Dr. Brand, along with Philip Yancey, in the early 1990s, wrote a book called The Gift That Nobody Wants. Pain. Who in their right mind would want pain? Nobody. And yet in this book, they go on to describe, Philip Yancey and Dr. Paul Brand, that pain is the body's way of protecting the body and bringing about needed change. We find ourselves as Americans in the midst of an incredibly painful season of life. Certainly with COVID, but I'm thinking more specifically with the racial tension and the murders done unto the African American community by the police force. It's uncomfortable and it's painful. We want to rush to eliminate the pain, and we want to say true things. These are true things like not all cops are bad. Absolutely true. We want to say it will work out, it'll be better. That's also true. But I propose to you that as Americans, we might need to feel the pain and the discomfort of this situation a little bit longer so that the body, known as the United States of America, recognizes that there is something wrong and needs to be addressed. Even though everything in us wants to rush to fix and to remove the pain and to pretend like life is good, I'm telling you, we can't rush beyond the pain, because pain is that which signifies something is wrong, and we ignore it at our own peril. So let's pray that we learn the lessons needed to make the changes needed through this pain. Peace.